And it's so different not doing the intro. All right, this is domestic violence. This is about fighting back. And this is about, making defense weapons. This is about, in the description, definitely a way to fight back. Definitely a way to fight back. Happy Sunday. I guess I'm going to go ahead and just say welcome to WSUG Sugar Delights, the plug, giving you the 411. Like, I miss not doing my outros and my intros, but happy Sunday. Let's see, theme song for Sunday, what would that be? How I Got Over. I'm still on that. Okay. Y'all know that song. I'm going to link, I'm going to put it in my community post. I want y'all to just check out this run. And I think I played it before. And it was a run that they did with a tribute to Aretha Franklin. But at the end, Yolanda Adams sings How I Got Over. And if you listen to the words to the song would give you a whole lot of, give you some clarity and shit. What's up, Nicole? Good morning. Good morning. The song says, How I Got Over, right? And then in the song it says, my soul looks back and wonders how I got over. And then it just goes in to talk about, the coming of the Lord and things like that. So it's like, because you stayed prayed up, that's why God's going to have your back. But I am going to give you some instructions on how to fight back. You cooking. Ew. Coming over for dinner. All right, so let's get into this real fast.
Door. Get away from my door.
Can you hear it?
Get away from my door. We have a no contact word. Get away from my door. He's gonna kick my door in, y'all. Please, y'all. Like, damn, bro. He's gonna kick my door in. Y'all, get this nigga away from my fucking door, bro. Get this nigga away from my door. I'm fucking scared, bro. Get this nigga away from my fucking door. Here's your phone. Get your phone, my nigga. Your phone is in the back of the house. Get away from my door, my nigga. Get away from my door. Get away from my door. Tell him, hey, Lionel, I just threw your phone outside. Get away from my door. Leave me alone. Seriously. Get away from my door. Call the police. Call the police. Call them. This nigga not supposed to be here. Call him. This nigga not supposed to be here. Call him. This shit is crazy. I
Don't
just
get
threw
the
this phone
laugh for the
outside.
algorithm.
Get your phone and get the fuck away from me. No shade. The fuck? Get the fuck away from me.
No, I'm positive right here. All right. Do I need to play that back? All right, this is what it is. So, nigga go to jail, right? It's been so much domestic violence going on lately. It's damn shame. Gotta stay prayed up. For real. For real. Thanks for coming up to live. Okay, so nigga go to jail. Nigga went to jail. Now the nigga out. Nigga come banging on the door. He got a no contact order, right? Nigga come banging on the door. I'm just gonna paint the scenario from there. Alright, let me tell y'all just a couple of things that you can do. If you ever in a situation, cause look, you can't beat no man. Alright? You can't. You ain't as strong as a man. You can't beat no man. You don't want to kill the motherfucker. You know what I mean? You don't want that on your conscience. You don't want that in your spirit to take another life. You really don't. That's something that'll just eat you up like a cancer every day of your life. You don't want to take another life, okay? You don't want to, shoot the nigga. You don't want to kill him. You don't. That ain't something that you really want to do. You know what I mean? I mean, when I'm mad, I start thinking about all of those things. But then if I just be real calm and think about how that you can get your mind right. So, nigga come back, nigga banging on the door, nigga talking shit. You gotta call the popo because he got a no contact order. You don't know what this motherfucker gonna do, right? First thing you want to do is you want to get you a pot. I'm talking about a pot with a handle, not no big ass pot. I'm talking about a pot that's quick, fast, and easy. Boil some water. You ain't got to put no grits in it, no oatmeal, none of that old outrageous shit. You don't have to. But you put that motherfucker on the stove. Because you got to be prepared at all times when he get ready to come back and do some fuck shit again. Because they're going to come back and do some fuck shit again. That's like the pattern of these motherfucker abusing ass motherfuckers. So then you want to get you a pillowcase. It's your second line of defense. Get a pillowcase. Put 3 canned goods in a pillowcase. Tie it in a knot so that you're able to swing it. You said diabetes is a hell of a drug, ain't it? So you can swing it, right? So you put 3 canned goods in there. You know, maybe a couple small ones, 1 big one, enough for you to be able to swing, right? Because that's what you want to be able to do. You want to be able to swing. Put them in there, put them in a pillowcase, tie a knot in the pillowcase. That's an automatic swing. Another thing I want you to do. When you go outside, right? Get a sock. Get you a couple of rocks in that sock. All right? Now, no big, huge ones. I'm talking about small ones. Small pebbles. And then you put them in the sock. And then you tie the sock, right, around your hand, right, so that the rocks and stones are sitting on top of your knuckles. Right? That's something you grab. You put it in there. You know what I'm saying? That's your punch power. Right? That'll give you a punch in case you got a swing. This is on your hand. Nobody can see it. The rocks are inside of the sock. Right? That's some handy dandy. Then I'm going to give you another one you can do. Go get you a pack of tacks. You feel me? What's up, Lady Marie? Good morning. I'm giving defense classes on how to fight that domestic violence abuser ass nigga back. Right? Get you a pack of tacks. Get you some hospital tape. Hopefully you can find some. Get hospital tape. Okay? You take the tacks, right? Out of the pack, leave them in the cardboard that they come in, right? Cut a piece that can fit the palm of your hand. You take the tape, you wrap the tape around your hand and pierce it through the sharpest part of the tack. So that tack is facing outward from your hand. I call it a palm palette, right? Motherfucker come, you don't know what's on your hand. Right? Slap and drag. That's the tacks going into the skin and drag. You understand? That'll stop a motherfucker, make them grab their face, make them grab whatever area they in. If you get a motherfucker down on the ground, You get them down on the ground. You want them not to walk no more, and you got 5 seconds to do it. Now, this is kind of a rough one, because this one means you got to have something sharp, okay, like a blade, right? Cut him across his Achilles heel. That's at the back of the heel, right above, the part of the heel to go touch the ground. Right that bone, that bone right above there, that's the Achilles heel. Cut it. Cut it. Pierce it with the palm tack. Punch it. Hit it. All right? That's what you want to do. And that's something that you should just be ready. Just be ready. And stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. Now, I've been thinking about this all night. This is very close to my heart right now. And I feel like I got to, get it prepared and get it ready. What up, Lynn? Good morning. But you beat me. You say you bless me, but you curse me. You say you see me, but you step on me. You have tried to destroy me, but I have just freed myself of you. Amen. And amen again. See? Because this something right here.
And you took my food.
You took her food.
I don't even care about the food. He can have it.
Oh, wait a minute.
For me. And you took my food. I don't even care about the food. He can have it. It's on the back porch. Get your phone and go, bro.
Where is he?
It's in the back. Go get it and get the fuck on. I'll give you your clothes, bro. Go.
Put it all on the back.
Go. Go, bro. This nigga literally picked my food up. This nigga weird. Your phone is thrown on the back porch. This is a fucking stalker, bro. Get away from me. Get the fuck away from me. Why did he come here? We have a no contact order. Why are you at my house?
I never pause it again. It's not too bad as the first one, y'all. But just the fact that she's scared, just the fact that she don't want to open up the door and that he could possibly kick the door in. And that's the reason why I'm listening to this, and that's why I'm doing the second part to this. That's why I'm doing the second conversation about this, right? Because I think at this point, we don't know what people are going to do. We don't know how fast the cops can get there, and your life can be taken in a blink. It's too many people out here, just like you said, going through all of this shit. There's a girl right in our city right now that just got killed in domestic violence day before yesterday. It's too much of it going around, and these niggas is cockstrong and crazy. And you can't beat no man's ass, but what you can do is prepare your house. That's what you can do. And we don't talk about what you can do, because he's going to come in there busting the door and go wailing on you again. And it's going to be worse this time because he's been in jail and this, that, and the third. Okay? But you got to prepare yourself. You just got to prepare yourself. When I told y'all me living here as a single female, right? I got shit strategically placed around my house. In case the lights go out, in case the motherfucker busts in, I want to be able to get to any part of this house and find a weapon. Okay? I just want to, I'm comfortable like that. I don't want to blow nobody's head off. I don't want to kill nobody. That ain't my first reaction, is to take your life. But my first reaction is defend myself in any way I can. So, if I got to deal with somebody that's in that situation, or if I know anybody that's in that situation, this is exactly what I would tell them to do. Prepare your house. When and if you decide to take the motherfucker back, and he go on that tangent again, and you know when it's getting ready to start, prepare your house. Get that Palm Pilot with the tacks in it. Go get that sock with the rocks. Put it on top of your knuckles. I'm saying, put the pot on the motherfucking boil, and nigga ask you what you getting ready to do. I'm getting ready to boil me something to eat. It don't matter. He don't know. It's on there. It ain't heated up. Heat it up to a boil and turn that motherfucker on a slow simmer. You want to get shit to stop a motherfucker. Right? So you get enough chance to get away. Have you a bag. A bag that got extra keys to the house and the car. Right? Have you an extra bag. If you got a dog or a cat that you specifically want to take with you, make sure you got that ready. Right? At the door. And start up on that shit, and if you get caught up in it, how about you get caught and you really in the fight now? You in the fight, you gotta get away. You see what I'm saying? You gotta think in between the hits. How the fuck I'ma get away? If you got a place, if it's in your bedroom, you got to put shit strategically placed in your bedroom because you got to shock and stop. Y'all know what I'm saying? Shock and stop. You got to shock that nigga and stop that nigga at the same time. Smack that Palm Pilot with them tacks. Drag that bitch. He gonna be like, ah, and grab his face. You don't give a fuck where you put it at. Then you get out of the way. Your plan is to get to that bag with them extra keys that you strategically placed in a hidden area that he don't know nothing about. And you grab that bag, you grab your puppy, you grab your kid, you grab whatever the fuck you get, and you run for the car. Move with a purpose. Yes. You're gonna start the fight in the bedroom and have me in front of the door. You're gonna fight me in the bathroom, have me in the door. You know what I'm saying? What up, Lady Marie? You know what I mean? You got to get ready. You got to get ready. You got to stay ready. You got to stay on point. And that's the shit you got to get. And the last thing, you said that's the truth, right? The last thing is if he chasing you, he chasing you, knocking shit over as you get the fuck out of the way to give him a reason to jump over shit. But if it's going to be a run, you got a better chance if you're prepared. Sock, rocks, pillowcase with canned goods in it. Don't make it heavy. Make it about three canned goods. And then when you swing, motherfucker come at you. It's a pillowcase sitting there. And place those pillowcases around, because that's a weapon. Concealed is not, what's in there? Oh, that's some canned goods I got to take to what you call them. Whatever. It's in there. Put it in the bedroom. Put one in the bathroom behind the trash basket. Might only have 2 cans of canned good in the pillowcases. Yeah. Because what you going to do is tie it in the knot. When the motherfucker come at you, you grab that pillowcase whenever you can and swing that bitch with all of your might. Them cans going to hit that ass. That's going to kill it. You know what I'm saying? You want to shock and stop. Shock that motherfucker because he just got hit with something hard. Stop that motherfucker because he ain't gonna understand how the fuck he got hit so hard and where it came from and what hit him. It's gonna be them canned goods in the pillowcase. Get that motherfucker back. Because, see, the thing to get him is the power and the strength. He got the power and the strength. You don't have the power and the strength as a female. I don't care how much you fight back. Them little bitty blows you going to be giving him going to feel like a motherfucking scratch. They're going to feel like somebody just, you know what I mean? They ain't going to even touch him. They're going to be light as a feather. If he get you down and he doing shit to you, grab him, dig in his eyes. Dig his fucking eyes out. Dig his eyes out. Go straight for the face. On him, yeah. You gonna dig that aisle. You gonna gouge. You going in there. Anything you gotta do. You might have to take a couple of them hits. But in between them hits, you moving. Don't stay down. Don't get out the corner. Get out of the corner. They trap you up in the corners. Get out of the corner. Work to get out. Work to get out of the corner because you fighting the whole entire time you are fighting. That's the way you can fight back. Right? The hit's gonna get harder because you hitting back now. Would you say that's gonna be a hell of a blow? Mop that ass. Go for it. Hell, you already getting beat up as it is. Let that man know he been in a fight. Oh yeah, you might take me out. Right? But you gonna look like you been in a hell of a fight. You gonna look like you been in a fight. Get his ass. Get him. This girl's walking around her house. Now, I didn't go no harder than that. He got out because she said, I'm going to call the police. He only coming over there for his clothes and his phone. Okay? So that's all he over there for. But to hear her say, I'm scared, and then at this point, they do a lot of shit for content at this point. So, just the scenario itself. And again, you guys can go see it for yourself. It's on Rumble. And it's the dude that's recording, his name is Truth Teller. And the person that I'm listening to is Trap CC. And that's her name on Bigo. And this guy is her baby dad. His name is Lionel, but they call him Lysol. All right. So, but I'm definitely using this scenario as, a way to just address it. I don't know who's in that position because people don't tell. They don't tell. Okay? They keep it to themselves. I think the reason why, in my mind, and in my opinion, they keep it to themselves because they're embarrassed. You know what I mean? And then they keep it to themselves because they don't want people to be upset or mad at them. You know what I mean? Then they keep it to themselves because they think that, they can control it. They the only one that can calm them down. They the only one that can be there for them. That sense of he need me type thing, right? That goes on, and so there's a lot of various reasons why. Why? Because, when you really love somebody, you'll do whatever you need to do to make sure they be well, especially if they, sick or whatever. But you don't want to be without them, and I can understand it because that's a matter of the heart. Your heart is with them. Your heart want them. You know what I mean? It's a heart. It's a matter of the heart. You can't tell nobody how to turn love off and on. You can't. You know what I mean? You just got to give them resources, okay, and ideas in order to sustain when it ever happens again. Right? You got to get it in your mind. Fight and flight. Fight and flight. So you'll have to practice how to get up out of the corner. You know what I'm saying? If he tries to lay down on you, put all his weight on you, sit on you, anything, smother you, anything like that, you got to have something ready, right by, in your grab that you can blindly reach out and grab. So you got to put stuff strategically into place. You know what I mean? Pepper spray. right? You gotta, I don't care, wrap the pepper spray up in a pretty ass motherfucking package, and he don't know the pepper spray's there. Put that motherfucker in the nightstand or put it under the bed mattress, on your side. Something that if you in the bedroom fighting, you can just reach under the mattress fast when you get a chance, get his pepper spray, and then get out. I'm thinking of ways to get you out of it in case you in it, because 9 times out of 10 you probably gonna have to go in it again. It might happen a couple more times, so you gotta fight it. So you gotta fight this beast here that done came up in this man. It's a demon that done came up in him. So you gotta fight the demon physically. And the only way you can fight the demon physically is to be armed up. Not armed up with a gun or a knife or a switchblade. I'm just saying, just armed up in inconspicuous ways. You gotta camouflage shit, so a motherfucker ain't looking and asking. You gotta camouflage shit. You gotta get your defense kit together, and you gotta place it. So you don't get just one sock with rocks in it. You get about 4 or 5 socks with rocks in it, and you put it in different places. You make you about 4 your tack palm pallet with the tacks and the tape. And you move that motherfucker on and off your thing so you can slip it right on easily. Stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready. That part. I stay on ready. I don't know how to get off of ready. How do you get off of ready? My mind be thinking the whole entire time. Why? Because I gotta protect my own self. It's gonna be a lot of shit that might happen, but I tell you, motherfucker, you might kill me, but you gonna look like you been in a motherfucking war. It wasn't easy. See? You can't get scared. You can't lay down. I don't care. You stand like, motherfucker, what's up? You go head up. You know what I mean? Or cower down. However you got to do, whatever you move you got to make, you got to be thinking strategically. And it's called get the fuck out the corner, get the fuck out the room, get the fuck out the house. You get to go whoop, 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 grab your shit, boom, you out the door. That's what that means. So you don't have to take another blow. You don't have to take another beating. If you know it's getting ready to happen, and you know the elements that surround the motherfucker, it might be a friend, might be a drink, might be a blunt, might be a pill. You don't know what the fuck it is, but you can tell when it's getting ready to get to that point. It's like a dun 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 dun. You understand what? You know when the motherfucker's going to the next level. That's when you start getting ready. Motherfucker don't know. He all in a rage. He ready for his motherfucking domestic abuse performance. He ready. Yeah, I'm gonna whoop this bitch's ass for putting me in jail. I'm gonna whoop this bitch's ass. You don't never even know. He could be sitting in jail right when he was in jail planning your demise when he get out. He in jail mad than the motherfucker because you done put him in there. And then the people don't, oh no, that motherfucker thinking of it. You don't know what he thinking. So first they go to, oh God, I'm so sorry, oh God, please forgive me, oh I love you. Oh, the regular Ike and Tina Turner shit. And then the motherfucker realize, oh, this bitch ain't playing with me. Remember when Tina slammed the door so motherfucking hard, the goddamn window broke? It has no conscience. He said, oh, all right, motherfucker. You done hit my door. You done broke up. You done messed up my car. See, and right away he kept saying things. What'd he do? It took him to come to the damn concert, stick a gun in her face or however, and look at her and talk about, you ain't got that much mouth now. What'd she do? She said, what you gonna do? Shoot me? Pistol whip me? Beat me? Huh? By that point, she had already arrived to her I don't give a fuck about you nigga stage. What she do? Hit her with his own shit, motherfucker, you mad? Cause you ain't got what I got. And you don't know your motherfucking assignment and you don't know how to play the motherfucking game, you bitch ass nigga. So what you gonna do? All these people come here to see me, motherfucker, me. Get the fuck out of here. You see what I'm saying? Through the same fucking shit. Because they really cowards in the end of the day. Because you going to take something innocent, something fragile as a woman to your man, and you going to try to break it. Fuck around and break the bitch you with. Why you going to break her? Especially if you 10 times bigger than her. You know your punch is going to knock a bone. You know her little punch ain't nothing but like a little feather touch. But oh, when she get ready, she'll slam a door so hard she break the motherfucking window out the goddamn door from slamming it. Okay? Close quarters. You in the car. Same shit. Put some shit underneath that seat. Get you your sock rock. Put it underneath the seat. That pillowcase with the canned good in it. Put that motherfucker in there. Make it smaller. Get you 2 little cans in there. In a sock, anything. Put the shit under the seat. So when the fights start coming the fuck out, you can reach out from underneath that seat, pull that motherfucking palm power out, smack that nigga, pull the fuck over, get that can motherfucking sock, and start whooping his ass. So you can get him the fuck out the car. I don't care what you gotta do. Open the door, beat his ass, kick him the fuck out the car, pull off with the door open. And I can show you how to drive and tell you what to do to close the door after you kick that motherfucker out. Close quarters, strategically placed shit. Because you're going to have to fight to get out. Either way. Once you have that monster, once that demon, a succubus, look it up, that demon, and it coming female, or outer bus and a succubus, an inner bus, or something like that. Y'all gotta look it up. But I know what I'm talking about. Once that demon, that's a demon, that domestic abuser is a demon. It is a demon. It is a demon. It is. No matter how much you love it, it is a demon that is inside of that man that needs to be exorcised, and you can't do it when you in a physical fight. You gotta get away. You gotta figure it out. And you can't lay down. And you can't take it. Because that's not how a fight's supposed to go. Right? It's a fair fight. That's why they be saying, let me get the fair one. Yeah. Let me get the one-on-one. But let it be, nah. No man can't be in no fighting with no woman like that. So you gotta go heavy. You gotta go heavy. You gotta bring in your artillery. And that don't necessarily mean a knife, a gun, or a blade. Camouflaged areas, camouflaged weapons, all of that shit. is what you got to go into, because that might be the thing that saved your life. She was ready, wasn't she? She said, fuck that. She fought back. And the first thing, a motherfucker, you better not hit me. No, but you hitting me. You gonna make them scared of you? Nah, you gotta be scared of me too. Because you gotta think. You only gotta do it one good time. Just one good time. And he'll think twice about putting his motherfucking hand on you ever again, even if you decide to stay with the motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, this bitch gonna fight back. Oh, she ain't gonna lay there and take it. This bitch gonna do some shit. That's what you got to put in the mind. I'm not no defenseless little bird. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no defenseless little, no, you demon. You want to come physical, I got to come physical too. And I got to teach you a lesson and give you a couple of marks. And I ain't going to try to miss your face, motherfucker. I'm going straight for it. Motherfucker asks why you got that big ass motherfucking black eye and why that motherfucking lip and nose is broke. Then they do, well, yeah, my girl hit me in my face with a pillowcase of canned goods. Hell yeah. You gotta be stronger. Look, you ain't got no way to be stronger. All you can do is use the artillery that you have around you. When you see alcohol, give a fuck if it blind them. Alcohol, regular rubbing alcohol. Place it on your dresser so you see it. Little bottles of bleach. Little bottles of bleach. Enough to splash his eyes so you can get the fuck out. Don't fight fair, because he's not fighting fair already. It starts off unfair. And it ain't in your favor. So you gotta even up the score. You gotta balance the scale. So I gotta come just as hard as you coming. Now I might get my jaw broke, but motherfucker, you got your face busted open with a fucking pillowcase of canned goods. I'll let you go if you need me to show you how to make it. I will show you how to make it. I'll tell you what canned goods to get. Shit. Huh? And if it get that bad, you take you a motherfucking glass jar and put that bitch in the goddamn pillowcase, 3 of them, and swing it on that motherfucker, and the glass is gonna break on his face. Now that's me getting real grimy and dirty. I ain't getting like that. I'm trying to be, you know what I mean, like enough power so to punch and make a contact. Enough power to knock them the fuck out. Enough power to get you the fuck out the way so you can get out the door. Because all you can do is fight and flight. That's it. You know, I done thought about this long and hard. I done thought about it long and hard. You know, I don't want to have to endure no stories, no conversation. I don't want to hear about nobody. I don't want to hear about that. I don't. It is a trigger. And all I'm thinking about now is how to save your life. What's up, Miss B? How you feeling, baby? You feeling better? Yep. Enough time to get the hell out. Because you're not going to win. No, oh. Well, you know, blessings is going up, prayers is going up, and I'm hoping that you'll feel better. Wow. Nicole, you see Nicole? Yeah, but that's what I'm thinking of. That's what my mind is going towards. It's going towards doing that. Because that's something that They talk about taking defense classes, but nah, you gotta look for ordinary shit. You gotta start thinking dirty. I hate to say it. I don't even think that sound right, but I don't care at this point. You gotta think dirty. You gotta fight dirty. You gotta think dirty. You gotta fight dirty. You can't fight fear because it ain't fear to begin with, and it's not in your favor. So you gotta even up the score, and you gotta come hard. You gotta come hard. It's a life and death situation, and you gotta treat it like that because you don't know how volatile it could get. And as it continues to go on, and as the episodes continue to happen, and as he continues to get away with it, if he ever gets caught and he sits down, he might go to the sorrowful, I'm sorry, I'm going to clean myself up, Jesus help me. Then he might go to, I'm going to be this way with her, but as soon as I get out, I go back to all right. So you got to remember, that it's a matter of the heart, and they may go back. If they go back, you just know that you got to fight. You're welcome, baby. You just know you gotta fight. If y'all know anybody that's going through anything like that, give them that advice. You can't be mad at them and be all pissed off at them because they decided to go back to them, because it's a matter of the heart. But as a friend, or as a confidant, or as a whatever, associate or whatever, co-worker or whatever, tell them. In fact, do one more. Make one for them and put it in the box and tell them this is your defense kit. I'll run around selling them. And get her ex-husband. He paralyzed now. See? Look, it's already a record of what he's doing. They're not going to deny that. Ain't no court and no land and no city and no state going to deny the history of an abuser. Telling you. Miss B, I was telling them, get the pillowcase, put about 3 canned goods in it. You know what I mean? Enough that you can heavy and swing all your might. Get your palm pilot. That's them tacks. Hospital tape, and make sure you pierce the tape so it's in the palm of your hand. So the pointy part of the tack is in the palm of your hand pointing outwards, and the tape is around your knuckles and the shit on the front of your hand. You got that motherfucker taped to your hand and never come out. Every time you hit that motherfucker, you smack, slap, and drag. I swear to God it works. I promise you. You get the can good. She's running to the car. Get the can good. Hit that motherfucker. Get your sock with the rocks in it. Rocks on top of your knuckle. Hit him. Don't get no rocks that look all stupid on your hand. It's going to look all flimsy. You want one that's tight and flush against the skin. Use a scarf, a handkerchief to wrap that motherfucker in. Tie it around your motherfucking hand, in the palm of your hand. That's the knot. The rocks is on top. Start hitting that motherfucker, blowing. Grab alcohol. Have one ready with the motherfucker open. Set you some bleach bottles, little ones all the way around, because you want to gouge them eyes. You don't get in the corner, fight to get out. I'm thinking about all of this shit. I swear I am. Trigger warning like a mug. I just hate when the woman ends up gone, and that's why it's important to plan so you can get out. Yep. You got to plan so you can get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. I don't care what the fuck you got to do. He's standing before you, you on the floor, you grab that motherfucker by his balls and you twist it, whatever you gotta do to get out. If you too afraid to touch like that, use that motherfucking palm pilot, smack them balls and drag that motherfucking palm up. He gonna bleed, but he gonna stop. Your deal is to stop long enough for you to get the fuck out of the way. Have your escape bag at the goddamn door. All right? Camouflage it. He ain't got to see it, especially if he living there in the house with you. Have your shit ready in every room. Bathroom, car, bedroom, all of that. Have your shit strategically placed. And if you're not in reach of it, we'll fight to get in reach of it. That's until the day he started it. Yep. I was just saying they don't want to tell you. They don't want to tell their people, their loved ones, that they in a domestic violence situation. They be embarrassed and they don't want their people hurt. They don't want to hear all of that. They don't want you crying all the time because you be upset for them. They don't, they don't want to tell their friends or even their closest friends. They don't really want to tell nobody. And see, motherfuckers is getting cavalier and clever with they shit because they know they can't hit the bitch about the face. So they gonna hit the bitch about the body. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, he a pastor now? Yeah, he should have been praying. He missing a chunk out of his head too. Damn right. Damn right. That's the type of situation that got to go on. Like, I'm sorry. All right, I don't know. I'm not in the business of really trying to take nobody's life, right? What up, Leah? I'm not in the business of trying to take nobody's life, right? That's not my forte. I don't want a soul on my body. I mean, I don't want a tear on my face. You know? Capri! Wow! What up, Capri? What up, girl? We talking about domestic violence. Oh yeah, I'm good to go. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. How about you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Hell yeah, I'm ready. What? We got some situations that we can handle. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna handle them motherfuckers. And ain't nothing. We got to handle that. So in my mind, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, nah, we need a way to, get this shit on and cracking so you make sure you're protected. We don't never know. I never know who might be hearing this, who might be replaying this, who might need to hear this. Prepare yourself. Because, they always say, oh, this the last time. I ain't gonna do it no more. Yeah, okay. You right, because the last time gonna be the last time. And the last time might be me, my life. The last time somebody did. The last time. No. You can avoid it. Here's some measures to help you. That's hitting me. Fuck around and find out. Yep. I don't play that hitting us. Yeah. I love you. It won't happen again. You see, I came in there with that motherfucking big ass gift. He want to come with gifts and flowers, and he's sorry, and he won't never do it again. And then he do it again. And then when he do it again, now I'm here to make sure that you think twice the next time if I decide to stay with you. Because you can't touch you can't chastise or talk about nobody when they in love or they love somebody. You can't do that. That's not cool. I don't think. You just stand with them. But you also give them away. Alright, sis, don't be fighting. You get people that don't like to fight. They don't be thinking like that. Cause that ain't that ain't they skilo. They ain't, they're a lover, not a fighter. They don't want to fight. But I tell you what, if you think about fighting, you're going to remember the last fight we had. And that was the fight when you got knocked upside your damn head. Okay? That fight, you going to remember that fight. You going to remember that one. You going to remember that one. Gotta fight that fire with that fire. Scare goes out the door. Fear. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. Fear is scared of what? Fuck that scared shit. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let me get something to drink. Fuck that scared shit. I'ma tell my loved one how to fight dirty. That's what I'm gonna do. I'ma tell my loved one how to fight dirty. This is what you do. This is what you do. You fight dirty. You fight dirty. And you can't be afraid. Shit, I'd be too mad to be afraid. I'd be too mad. My birthday today. Oh, happy birthday, Lynn! Happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Post your song to the community when you post a song to you. Thank you. Happy birthday. I bet it is, Capri. Be careful on them roads and bundle up. Where'd she get ready to go? You have to go back out. I give. After the first responders. Oh, you a first responder. Oh. Capri. Oh, Capri. That's what's going on. Yeah, girl. I know it. I know it. Mm-hmm. And they real crazy. I'm telling you, working in a trauma center, so I be seeing the first responders, like firefighters and all of them be coming in. I think the worst thing I ever seen was a firefighter, that got hurt. He was burnt, just on maybe 30% of his body, but oh my God. When I tell you those other firemen that was in there with him, they were just bawling. You know what I mean? Because he fell, I think he fell in. He was on a ladder and he fell in. The roof or something gave way. Something like that. I just remember seeing a firefighter so upset. Right? He said, put your cups in the air. Air. That's my shit. Put your cups in the air. Air. This song is looking for love in all the wrong places. Yes. That's the truth. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Looking for love in too many faces. This is a song. Yep. Yep. Shout out to Capri for weathering out there. We got some soldiers in here. Where they at? Where they at? We got some soldiers in here. For real. You know what I mean? That's why I'm like, nah, I'm going to teach my fellow sister, my fellow man, my fellow friend. You know what I mean? I'm going to teach him how to arm up. Oh, yeah, I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to teach him how to arm up. I'm going to tell him how to arm up. Get your thing right. Strategic. We're going to get some pepper spray. All of that's getting ready to happen. Because you can't look at it because this demon is not the person that you love. When you're fighting in domestic violence, you have to remember you're not fighting the person you love. You fighting that demon that's in the person you love. It just happens to be physical. So that means you got to fight physical. Right? Last time we got in a fight, she broke my nose. Right? It's from an Urban Cowboy movie. Okay. Last time we got into a fight, she busted my jaws. I had to have my jaw wires shut. See, that's the type of thing he gonna be thinking. Last time, no, she fight back. That's what he gonna say. No, she dirty. She throw alcohol in your eyes. Fucking make you blind. And ain't no court in the land gonna do nothing to you because it's self-defense. Why? Because you got a record, nigga. You got a record, fool. Hey, you ignorant ass got a record. So now, it means it's in my favor. The ball's thrown over in my court, and I have all power and control. And you can try to manipulate and play that I'm so sorry game and all of that, and I'm Muslim now and all of that. But no. Old Ike gonna try to show back up, and old Ike gonna find out that Tina ain't the same Tina. Okay? You said the Silver Bullet Queen. They ain't gonna find out Tina ain't Tina. Ain't that same anime Bullock that you met. Huh? She really turned into Tina Turner and then she said, no, nigga, let me show you what? All right, let me get off of here, y'all. I got to make a couple phone calls. But I'm going to try to come back a little bit later, okay? But I hope y'all take heed. If you didn't get the beginning of this, please go back and rewind. Please do the replay. I haven't monetized it yet, but I am as soon as I end the live. I don't monetize until after the live. So the replay, is the one that has the commercials. But I want y'all to just, be mindful. Tell your friend to fight back. You know what I'm saying? And if you know anybody in that situation, make it so that they'll feel comfortable enough to confide in you. Knowing that you're not going to judge them and ridicule them for it. But understand that when people go back to their abuser, it's not that they're going back to their abuser. They're going back to the one that they love. The one that's not the abuser. Because that abuser turns into a demon. And that's not that person. They just got to realize that you're not fighting back the person you love. You're fighting back the demon that's inside. You know what I mean? But I want y'all to have a blessed Sunday. I'm out of here. I love y'all. Stay safe, for real. Capri, stay safe. Y'all, one love for one love, for real. I'll be back on here later on if I don't see nobody else. All right? I'll talk to y'all soon. All right? Peace out. Peace out, y'all.